Because fucking
We're
Randy's
back.
not here. There they are.
We are back.
Hey.
Sorry.
We're back.
We're back.
Welcome back, everybody.
Back to life. Back to reality.
Sorry, my cat doesn't feel good. It makes me sad.
Oh,
Oh, no.
sorry, buddy.
No.
All right, well, we'll just hurry up and TPK so you can go back to your cat.
She's okay. She doesn't feel good, so she's like being clingy,
Oh,
but it's sad.
little guy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she's decided she doesn't like being called clingy, so she's gonna leave me alone now.
I'll show you clingy.
Yep.
Yeah.
I also got me a plate of lasagna.
Oh, lasagna.
Oh.
Lasagna
Oh,
delicious.
Yar.
I have a big old bunch of shortbread.
Ooh, hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a loaf waiting for me in the fridge that I made yesterday. It's delicious. It's half gone.
Yum.
I have nothing.
Mango ice cream.
I'm jealous.
No
so
starve.
You will not starve, jeez.
I wonder how that would
Waste
taste with
away.
like tahini.
Yeah.
You're welcome for the idea.
Big brain.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Oh, look at us. We're people with food. Humble brag much? Yeah, I know, right? Spadoico, thank you.
Abundance.
The worm gets it.
okay. You
So who's ready to go see Solanin's porn cellar?
Cheers.
Yay!
Ooh.
Yippee!
Wait, is Viper back?
No. Viper's never
Viper's
back
not
on
back. Okay.
time. Viper!
That's
Oh no.
that's fine. That's good. So I can eat some of my lasagna.
Yeah.
Lasagna.
Welcome to lasagna. Welcome to the lasagna stream.
Oh my god, I gotta turn this up. This is my jam.
Mukbang.
Oh my god, yes.
Sounds messy and gross.
Your theme is pretty good.
It's a good theme.
Randy's so good.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yep. Killing it.
I tried.
All the slang.
Just to prepare you, Solanin, you will be able to describe your space. Because this is your space.
Oh boy.
You could describe your porn cellar.
Oh boy. Alright,
Oh,
how do we
bye.
start? Okay, do I start now or do we wait for Viper to get back?
We can wait for Viper. We'll do some
Gotta
chit-chats.
wait for Viper.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boys. Hey, people in the chat, just a reminder, just so you know, hey, I'm doing an event from the 19th to the 26th. It's my 2-year stream anniversary. And I'm raffling off a really cool art tablet and also some artwork by me and a bunch of other cool things. And you should totally swing by my channel on the 19th to the 26th. Okay, that's it. That's all. Bye.
Heck yeah.
All right, I'm out of
Support
things to talk
Howie.
about.
Talk about
Howie,
one
pay
thing,
bill.
like too many things.
Yeah. Help Howie pay bill.
Yarr.
Bill.
Bills.
Hi, I'm back. Sorry.
Woo, welcome back.
Yay, Viper.
Welcome back.
Huzzah!
Hiya.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now that Randy's mouth is full of lasagna.
Yo, lasagna?
Yeah, I got
I almost
lasagna.
unironically called it Lasaga, and I had to physically stop myself.
I was about to say. I was just like, yeah, that you. Why did you pronounce it that way?
Lasaga.
Lasaga!
Well, there goes the brain cell. It's
Yep.
officially dead.
I love this group.
Okay. Solanin, you guys descend down into your cellar. What does everyone see?
Okay, so the cellar itself, once you actually get down there, isn't super like dank and decrepit. She likes to keep it pretty well lit. There are lanterns hanging from the walls, and kind of almost. Oh my god, my dog! Almost as immediately as soon as you get down there, the walls are lined with cabinets that have opaque glass doors, and through them you can faintly see vials upon vials and some like large like crafts almost. Almost all of them are full. And they're and in the center of all the cabinets, there's this big like table. It's sort of like built into the floor. And it's plain and oh my god, Morpheus. Sorry.
Bark, bark.
It's plain and it's flat. And one end of it is raised at a slight angle, and in the floor, like down in the stone, there's a drain on the end that's slightly lowered. Sort of off to the side towards the wall, there's like a little table, like how you'd see in like fancier like doctor or like alchemist offices. It does have wheels. Solana loves her wheels. And on it, there's a few tools. You got like your hemostats. There's a couple needles. They don't look super clean, like sewing needles. They don't look super clean. One of them is long and curved. There's a couple scalpels, some extra small blades just strewn across it. And there's a small door. It's thin, and it's sort of tucked in between an opening between two sets of cabinets with heavy iron doors. Like, not doors, but like the bars. And through it, bolted to the wall is a chain. And yeah.
That's what this room normally looks like.
Yes, that's what it normally looks like.
As you guys descend down into this space, that smell hits you as I described before, and your eyes adjust to the slightly dimmer lighting. There is immediately apparent at the base of the ladder going down into this space, a body.
Oh, what?
A small goblinoid form. It looks like they were trying to climb up the ladder and had slid down. Their eyes are open and glossed over. There's vomit down their front and down the stairs, the steps of the ladder. You see, like claw marks on the door, like they were trying to get the door back open. Some of the cabinets are open, and specifically one of the vials that usually carries things is shattered on the ground. I need you all to make fortitude saves as you step into the space.
Oh, good.
Oh, icky, yuck. No, thank you.
Good boy.
That's normally not there. Just putting that out there now.
I hope not.
Yeah, I would hope not.
Well, I'm dead. Farewell, everyone.
Oof. I'm gonna use a good boy point.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, might as well. Fuck it. Smoke them if you got them.
15? Is that a pass?
Once.
Are you again?
Selena,
I
what's
also
your
got a 15.
class DC?
Literally couldn't be me.
For fortitude or
No, your class
or
DC.
wait. Oh, you're so right. You're so true.
Oh, bestie, you got it.
18.
18. Okay, so anything lower than that does not succeed.
Oh, no.
Well, I
Cool.
critically succeed.
Okay,
Cheers.
let me just.
In for a ride.
1 second. I have a virtual DM screen and it's not functioning as intended in this moment, which is frustrating. Okay. There we go.
We believe in you.
Okay. So let's see. Damn, Caspian. No issues for you.
Yep. I just pinch my nose and say, ew, yucky, gross, no thank you.
Okay. Anyone who rolled below an 18, go ahead and take 16 damage, poison damage.
Oh.
Oh, does my
what?
resistances kick in yet?
Bring them
16?
If you've got resistance, yeah. 16, yeah.
I might not have.
Do I want to use my good boy point or reroll?
Damn it.
Oh my god.
Not yet. Couple levels off of having resistance.
You did take a long rest in the night. Did you guys all do that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I definitely did.
So, before even some of you get down the stairs, let me go ahead and just meter out this damage. Let's see, I think that's everyone. Actually, oh, there it is. Okay, so everyone but Astrid and Caspian will be taking this damage.
High five, Astrid.
Heck yeah. High five.
As the smell
Oh, I
hits
already
you guys.
took
Oh,
the-
you already did? Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad. I fixed it. It's good.
Thank you.
Even
the
more
smell
damage.
wafts out, and Solanin, Sebastian, and Alara, you immediately start to feel nauseous and queasy. Alara actually just straight up passes out, loses consciousness.
Oh no!
Mm.
Oh, shit.
Oh no.
Catch her down the stairs. Ooh, dunk, ooh,
Oh, no,
dunk,
she doesn't fall
ooh.
down the stairs.
Boom, 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 boom.
Actually, you know what?
I
Go
feel like
ahead.
that's pretty accurate considering she took 16 points of damage. She has 5 health left.
Oh, I
That's
did
She,
it.
rough.
she fell down those stairs.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys,
Wow.
how do you guys feel about these non-combat sessions? Don't you feel pretty safe and fun?
Man.
This is the most damage I've taken since the moose incident.
Since the moose incident.
Thank you.
Oh, shout out to the moose.
Shout out to the moose.
Fuck that moose.
Need a moose on a t-shirt.
When the moose got loose.
The moose is
Okay.
loose.
I miscalculated. Alara is not unconscious. But almost.
Oh,
No,
Oh.
she's almost.
Almost.
Mm-hmm.
What would you guys like to do?
Oh, I need a lot more hit points. Oh, jeez. Okay.
That sucks. I mean, like in the hit point perspective, like we just took damage. Oh, I feel icky. This sucks. I'm not saying I need more hit points. Oh, that sucks. Not like that.
All right, what are you guys doing?
Dying, I guess.
I look at the people who
Good.
took damage, quote unquote. It's like,
Probably found a corner in the dirt and puked.
Would you like to borrow my handkerchief? This is...
oh my goodness.
Solanin, you really need to clean your basement. This is not very,
I wasn't expecting there to be a dead body. All right.
Yes, that's right. There's a dead guy there. Who is
Usually
that?
it's pretty clean. I like to keep this space especially tidy.
Should we be concerned? Did you kill that man?
I don't think so. No. I've been with you guys.
Don't think
All
so.
right. Could you determine, do I recognize this goblin?
Yeah, this is goblin look
Nice, this
recognizable.
Make perception checks.
Dungeon
That
Master.
is maybe my favorite
I would like to
statement.
argue for something.
Sure.
And this, I argue with this knowing full well that it actually is a worse DC for me. But could I use society instead of perception
Sure.
to see if he's a local of the town that I might have recognized?
For sure. Go ahead. Make your roll.
Well, that's a 14 on the die, but there it is. Okay, good. I was about to say it didn't show up.
Okay. Let's see. none of you have seen this person before. This is a stranger fully. But Sebastian, the clothes that this person is wearing and their stature, this is a fellow tradesman, as it were.
Oh, okay. Sebastian's gonna like take the like cloak kind of neck fucking scarf thing on his person and like wrap it over like his nose and go over to the body and like I guess try and look through his pockets or look on his person to see if like there's anything on him to see if it gives any clues.
For sure. I'm just gonna use your previous perception check. You start to look over this body. There's no like identification or anything on them. This person is kitted out like this is a career thief or at least infiltrator.
Okay.
They're wearing like soft-soled shoes, not particularly like not dressed in all black, but like nondescript clothing, so that if they were like in a crowd, they would disappear quickly. They've got like their thief tools, like their lockpicks. Their kit is more expansive than yours.
Oh, I'm taking that.
Yeah.
I'm fucking taking that.
That is a luxury thievery kit.
Oh.
Ooh.
The
What does that
only
mean?
thing, it's just more expensive.
Oh, sick.
It's just nice tools. They're harder to break.
Oh, alright.
You start to like go through pockets and everything. You find a small like a small pouch of kind of a nondescript white powder.
Okay.
I don't
Could be.
think so.
Sebastian like goes to like sniff it and then stops and hands it over to Solanin and goes, "What is
Yeah.
this?"
That's a good idea. Go sniffing funny white powders now. Crafting check.
Yes, to identify.
It's 24.
Yeah, this is a recreational drug. It's
Ha! Coke.
yeah, basically yeah. It's a drug you are familiar with. A certain gang used to distribute it.
Oh, I recognize that.
Okay.
Yeah, let me see that. Hold on. I'll just like pinch it and hold it up to the light, give it a little shaky shake. Ah, yes. I'd recognize this anywhere.
Do you?
Oh, yes. Classic powdered snow. Did you make this?
No, I don't make this.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, who made it? I'm just curious.
Sebastian staring right at Caspian, just staring at them like.
Solana just sort of reaches forward and takes the pouch back from Caspian, mildly concerned that there might be plans for this. Yeah, I'm just gonna take that back. There used to be a gang who widely distributed this drug. I haven't seen it pop up in a long time.
Distributed.
Hmm.
I caught it from you.
I learned it from you.
Is about how long ago was that?
How long ago was what?
When the gang stopped selling.
Since before I arrived here at Little Torn.
How long ago was that?
Years. I think it was like what, 9 years almost. No,
Let me double check.
We'll check.
What kind of which party cat roll would you like me to make to try and remember how long how long it's been since I've had some decent powdered snow?
That is a different question than how long Slanet's been living in town.
Yeah, I don't care about the insulated part. I care about when was the last time there was good drugs in this town.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, go ahead and make a society check.
Sweet. Society.
What would she be?
Randy.
20?
Yes.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I was blown out of my mind.
7 years.
Straight blasted. Looked like one of those wall-eyed Persian cats.
God damn it.
Okay.
It's been. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Caspian, there's not been a source for this, at least not to your recollection. You haven't had a source for this drug in this town. You usually acquire your goods in Novak Torn and bring them with you here, because you usually only spend like the actual winters in Little Torn.
That's right. That's right. Yes, of course. I remember now. Really check on that stash.
Have you had this recently?
This in particular? No, it's been a while since I've had something like this. I mean, like, at least 6 months.
Does it look the same as the last drink box that you had?
Alright, well, first of all, darling, we need to cover some things. I don't look at it, alright? I utilize it. Okay, I have a person to make sure that what I'm getting is quality. And that person is in Novak Torn.
Do you want to try it and see if it's the same stuff?
I mean, well, I go and I take my pinky and I go, whoop.
Oh my god.
So while I was looking at this guy,
My cat's stealing my lasagna.
No!
Careful, no!
Yes!
There's so
Go,
many
Jen,
chaos.
go!
No,
Oh my gosh.
lasagna.
She was faking hunger. She was faking sorrow. She just wanted the good shit.
That's one of the funniest statements I've heard in a little bit.
cat's
My cat's stealing my lasagna!
Yes! A gamer!
She's still trying.
I'm doing these drugs.
No.
Okay, yeah. Would you believe I didn't think you were gonna do that? So
Why the fuck not?
I don't know. You guys have shit to do today. Let me look up
and-
drugs. Hold on.
Like, let me look up drugs. Alright, dirty bastard. You think Caspian can't operate high?
I mean, I never thought about it.
Well, maybe you should have, because I definitely did.
Yeah, I suppose
You don't
I
have high
should
blood pressure, do you? I mean, you've taken something like this before, you're fine.
Yeah. I mean, who knows? Like I said, it's been 6 months.
Yeah.
They could have laced it with something. I could be dead in a moment.
God, I
Oh, hopefully not.
I love Pathfinder 2nd Edition.
Because they definitely have drug
They
effects.
just got drugs, man.
Yeah, they just got drugs.
Hold on.
Pathfinder 2nd Edition. We got drugs.
We got drugs.
Let's go.
Go.
That's right. Caspian's good at 2 things and only 2 things. Murdering the shit out of stuff with a sword and doing drugs.
It's really sad.
You don't need to worry about that.
Hold on. I'm just trying to pick the right one. Continue to speak amongst yourselves.
Yes. Well, anyway, it should probably take a few minutes to take effect, but as we're sort of perusing around, so what would the little bastard like this be looking to steal from you, Solanin?
I'm not sure, to be honest. I mean, I have a lot of cuttings from plants stolen, and clearly he was going through my cabinets.
So it would seem. Anything of value
yes.
missing?
I was gonna
Check it.
ask while I was looking at the guy if I could tell how he could have died.
Yeah, he looks like he puked all over himself. That's pretty gross.
You can make a medicine check if
Agreed.
you'd like.
Oh. That is not my forte.
Can I see if oh my god, this kind of leads into something I want to ask you about a possible homebrew poison.
Okay. Caspian, a fortitude save, please.
You got it, boss.
I'm gonna roll this.
Oh, yes. That's a 12. Wait, no. That's a 13. Wait.
Yeah.
Dungeon Master.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like taking random drugs is pretty cool. Would you say it has the bravado trait?
I guess that depends on if the room thinks it's cool. Party, did you think what Caspian just did was cool?
No,
Solana thinks it's
definitely
pretty
not.
fucking like killer.
Grimes doesn't count. She's too old. She's too mature.
Fucking taking drugs off of a corpse.
You asked me to do it.
I did, yeah.
That was pretty cool.
The fact you follow
I-
through it, I think is pretty cool.
No, Sebastian thinks it's
Nothing
not.
Caspian
great.
Caspian can do is cool to Sebastian.
Yeah.
I think if you have to ask, is this cool?
I have to ask because of the rule.
Well, you got
Oh,
one
the
person.
nobility doing drugs and taking no consequences. How unique.
You got one person. Do you feel confident that that gives you bravado?
I think it does, actually.
All right, go
When
for
the
it.
drug dealer thinks it's cool, yeah, I'm cool. Yeah, it's a
sad,
plus one.
sad life Caspian lives.
It's a 14,
Oh.
baby.
Okay.
I mean, technically speaking, it's 2, because Caspian also thinks it's very cool.
Okay, so that is a failure, but that just
Yeah.
means that you do in fact get high.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so there's a few stages to this drug, so I'm just gonna send
Oh,
you
boy.
the description.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
Let me just. Oops, I clicked the wrong button. 1 second.
So, Dungeon Master,
Yeah.
what is the
What?
What is the thievery kit that was on this guy called?
Oh, that's just a special thing that I just made up right now. So I'll get back to you
Oh,
on
okay.
it.
Okay. Because I was like trying to look for it and I'm like,
It's fancy, it's nicer. There will be a mechanical purpose to that. I just haven't made it yet.
okay.
just wondering?
Sometimes things happen in a moment.
It's okay.
Okay, someone asked me something and I forgot because now I'm eating lasagna.
Oh my god.
Your cat
That
is no
makes
longer
sense.
stealing.
Oh, she's staring daggers at me. She's truly mad I
That
won't
was
share
rough.
my lasagna, which I get because,
that
you know,
lasagna will be me.
she's hungry.
Mm-hmm. But that lasagna will be mine.
I think Sebastian was wanting to look at something, and then I wanted to use my nature check in place of a medicine check to try and identify, if Sebastian can't find anything, try and identify cause of death.
Oh no, yeah, I was probably gonna ask Lennon if
Oh.
she could take a look and be like, what kind of motions widely to all the cabinets, like what could he have possibly drank in here and that did this?
There's a lot, but there is some glass on the floor. Be very careful. Everything down here is lethal or mildly lethal. And a bit medicinal. But just help me lift him onto the table so we can get a good look at him.
Oh yeah, no problem. I throw the goblin on the table.
Yep. You can go ahead and make the check if you'd like.
Wow, you're strong.
Athletics.
Yeah, sure. You
Yeah,
got
I'm
it.
gonna-
I
gonna
currently have a bonus to athletics because of the drugs.
The drugs.
The drugs. Oh, I forgot.
It's
I'm
okay.
not strong.
He's a small goblin, so you do manage it.
That's good, because with the... I have a 16, because with the drugs, I have a +1. And that's
Oh.
it.
Okay.
Well, all right.
You,
Well, I also rolled 16, so
you both grab an arm of this goblin, and you heft him up onto the table. It's pretty easily done. He's small. Stuttered. Selena, go ahead and make your nature medicine check.
I did.
You
It is
did, I
the
didn't
21 above
see
Sebastian's
it.
roll. I'm sorry.
No,
I
it's
can
all
roll it
good.
again.
No, so it's okay. You could keep the 21. We're just.
Okay.
I'm gonna have words with Foundry because it's not showing me rolls.
Uh-oh.
We gotta figure that shit out.
Yeah, we gotta figure out what's going on there. You go to inspect this goblin. There's no like injury specifically, but the eyes are bloodshot, dilated. He definitely choked on his own vomit. When you're inspecting his mouth, you do notice one of his incisors has been replaced or capped with gold. There is a small cut on his finger. You imagine from breaking the glass. This is definitely one of your creations. A highly concentrated dose. This seems like he accidentally killed himself here.
Okay, so this guy's a fucking idiot. That vial on the ground over there. Well, he's got. Okay, so back up. He's got a cut on his finger. And the vial over there is broken. So either the glass cut him and transferred the poison, or he already had the cut, and then decided to, for some reason, touch a bottle that I don't think he knew was poisonous. Or not poisonous, really, it's just toxic. And died. It is my work. It is mine. Indirectly, I killed him, I guess. But there's a reason this door has a lock on it.
Right, so the only question remains is why was he here in the first place?
Could have been hired to grab something.
Indeed, but there was nothing on his person.
Considering he had drugs in his pocket, maybe he thought I had something.
But didn't Sebastian say that this fellow was, like, a professional?
Yeah, he looks like this is his only job, and didn't seem like he did very good at it if he just went touching and or drinking mysterious liquids. But yeah, judging by from what you guys said about the drug being dealt by a specific gang and him being a professional, quotation marks, he was probably hired by somebody to get in here that knows that you, Solanin, are working at apothecary.
Sure, but we're also missing the big picture.
Do we think he's the same person who unlocked the door so they could access my plants?
Well, they probably unlocked the door, but he's not the one who took the plants. He'd have the plants in his pants, obviously.
Plants in his pants. Yep.
Yep. That's
Sebastian Caspian's just kind of like bouncing from foot to foot.
Oh no.
How's it going, buddy?
Doing just fine. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic outside of there suddenly being a dead body in my house, but
That is largely problematic.
yeah, very. Okay, so what's the big picture here?
Well, the big picture is clearly either this was a two-man operation and this fella somehow was abandoned by his cohort, but that doesn't make any sense because he was attempting to get in through the trap door, which he failed to do. So someone else must have entered into the space. I think we talk to Timothy's daughter.
All right,
Yeah, I think so.
that sounds good to me.
She's the only one who was mentioned that would have an interest, as she also grows all these sorts of crops. What was her name again? I want to say...
Sif.
I will say that. Oh my god. I will say that you know
Caspian's
Sif.
deflating.
You guys know Sif. Alara, you especially know Sif. Sif is Sten's wife.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Sif does not grow plants. Sif forages.
Right.
So then the doctor's a fucking liar.
Okay. Yeah, Alara would definitely like relay that. She doesn't grow. She. Young.
All right. Well, we have to be missing something. There has to be some sort of clue, a trace. There's nothing on this fellow. Perhaps some of the neighbors saw something. I mean, you are sort of in the middle of several buildings.
Was the goblin trying to, like... There's no other ways out of this basement, correct?
Correct.
No. There's no other ways.
There's
It looks like the...
There's not even a window down here.
Yeah. It looks like the trap door shut.
Okay.
And then he was just sort of stuck down here. And then probably accidentally dosed himself with some sort of gruesome poison.
Okay.
But the case remains. Who was the second thief?
Is there anything else in here? Anywhere deeper that anybody could be hiding or coming in and out of? Because how did this person even get in here?
Well, what you see is what's genuinely what you see here is what's here. You got that tiny little door and you can see straight through it, and then you have this little area.
I see.
And especially, you said that the lock had been messed with, the one that leads down here.
Sebastian.
Sorry,
Pay attention.
I'm sorry, I disassociated.
Oh, understandable.
Come on. Zone in. Here, try some of this. I hold out the powder.
No.
No.
I don't do that. I think this guy specifically broke into your place because the lock was picked when I picked at it to get in because I was suspicious something was going on. I can feel where the pick was picked at the grooves, and only somebody that's trained to be able to do that would be able to, and this is this guy probably.
Go ahead and make another thievery check for me.
Okay. 20. Dirty 20.
So every step of the way of this guy's infiltration is polished and professional. The only thing that's tripping you up is the broken glass. Like, why would he do that? Unless maybe he was caught off guard. Like, maybe someone surprised him while he was doing this.
Well, that's when what the old man said comes back into the formula? No, the equation. Because he said he walked in to be like, oh, well, what's going on here? And felt something under his feet, which would be probably this guy scrounging around, heard somebody walk in, freaked out, and broke it.
But then that would mean that he
Then somebody
stole
else.
the plans.
And if he doesn't have the plants on him, then it was somebody else who came through.
Who came
In
in?
which case we have no idea who it could be. Unless we ask the neighbors.
Well,
Yeah.
I still think it's the chieftain.
Well, yes, probably, but we need an appropriate trail. You can't just go from A to 5. It doesn't work.
Okay.
Also, the chieftain would be super noticed. Like,
Indeed, it wasn't the chieftain who did it.
Okay, yeah,
He
that's-
clearly
So-
had people do it, and we just have to prove it.
yes,
Okay, yeah,
that's the big thing.
Hey, DM.
Yeah.
Randy.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
With my understanding of occultism, would I know of there possibly being a way, maybe ritual things that I wasn't able to do before because of my, past inexperience with ritual magic to potentially temporarily bring this goblin back to ask them?
Do you have any spells for that?
Speak with the dead.
Good question.
You
Do
know those
I?
kinds
I
of
don't.
magics exist. You don't know if you know them.
I
guess you do know
We
if you
both
know that.
know. We both know there's something there.
I know.
I don't think I took any spells necessarily because I don't think they were available to like do that necessarily, but I was mostly asking like if there's any way for me to research that maybe or if there's any rituals
to look into finding a spell like that.
Mm-hmm.
There's only one place where you can read books about magic, and that's at Rin's.
I have looked
Alaric
up this-
kind of... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying, I have looked up the spell out of game. I can give you the out of game information for it.
Okay, what is that?
It is a level 4 spell.
Okay. I see. Never mind.
Yeah, unfortunate. A little unfortunate. But,
Okay,
I mean,
that
but, if you still want to research it's in-game, so whenever you get to level 4 spells, then you'd be like, ah ha 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 ha. That could be cool. But it might not be a direct avenue for an answer right away.
I could preserve the body.
Yeah.
I don't believe... Ugh. She crouches down, she's like looking at the body, she like lifts a hand and then like lets it drop to the ground. Like flop down.
Yep, definitely dead.
How far, like, would I be able to tell how like long this goblin's been dead?
Sure, make a medicine check.
Okay. Boy howdy, let's see. I don't think I'm gonna like pass this, but let's see.
Paging Dr. Lara.
God damn,
Whoa.
15.
Yeah!
Oh.
Yeah, they seem to have been dead like this 2-3 days.
Okay. I think it died a few days ago, but I don't know when. If they died a few days ago, then perhaps we could start asking around if anyone saw anyone near here in that time.
That sounds
Yeah.
about right. Yes, I would agree.
I was going to suggest
Alright.
that we bring them
All right,
back and
off we
ask them
go!
questions, but I don't think
climb
we
the ladder.
can.
All right.
Okay. You guys set off to ask questions. So, you've got a few neighbors. Huh?
I was just like, the neighbors.
The neighbors. You've got a few neighbors. So you live directly across from the Little Torn downward housing complex, which actually, Astrid, you live in that complex.
Yes.
Oh, thank you for the raid. Hello, raiders. Welcome.
Welcome back, Raiders!
Raiders.
Raiders.
This is Tables from the virtual tabletop. We're playing the Frozen Vale. Chaos is happening. Good.
Yes.
Yeah, hello.
There's drugs.
There's drugs.
There's plants. There's cats stealing lasagna. It's madness.
There's a corpse in my basement.
Yep.
There's a corpse in her basement.
Okay, let's see. So yeah, right across from the Little Torn Dawnward housing complex, and right next to Busy Business, which is the general store owned by Busy, the goblin. And then the building right behind yours is actually government housing.
Interesting. Okay. Wait, the government housing? That's where I was staying, right?
You were actually in surplus housing, which is the Duskward housing complex. So it's the counterpart to the Dawnward complex, which is just across the river.
Okay.
All right, so
Yeah, no better time to start them now.
yep, away we go.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Go to the government housing.
Government.
Okay.
Government.
So you know who lives in the government housing is all of the people who work in government here. So that's where Thalassa lives. That's where Anisha lives.
I go to the lawkeeper's house.
Okay. You go to the lawkeeper's house. There's not like a ton of people living in this building. So it's kind of like a quad house, you know, like a townhouse, but then like two. So it's like shaped like a square almost. Trying to describe this. So it's shaped like a square, and the wall, it's like sectioned off inside the square to be for smaller squares. And each of the smaller squares is a living quarters.
Okay.
If that makes sense. There aren't a ton of government workers in this tiny town. But it is like a 2-story building, so you know that this is like an 8 complex kind of building situation. So you go to Anisha, the law speaker's house, and you knock, I assume?
Yep.
You hear some like rustling on the other side of the door, and then the door opens, but only a crack. You see like a chain through the gap, and then one of Anisha's eyes looks out. They kind of widen when she sees you. She closes the door again, and you hear the chain unlock, and then she opens it and she gestures you all in.
Okay. That's.
I go inside.
I was suspicious, so she probably has seen
Inside.
something.
Y'all come
Go in.
She closes the door quickly and bolts it behind you all. And then she presses her
goody.
back to it. You're back. She looks exhausted.
Oh, goody.
Ah,
And
yes,
she's-
indeed, we have returned.
She's very purposely seems to be whispering.
Yes, well, we
I'm
actually
assuming
wanted to inquire about many things.
What can I help you with?
Well, it seems a goblin died in my friend's basement, and we need to know why, or if you saw anyone go in there.
I'm sorry. There's elaborate on that.
Well, it seems he poisoned himself, poor fool, but there were also some clippings from some plants that were stolen, and we need to find out who took that shit.
Okay. All right. Okay. She kind of like closes her eyes and then like pinches between
All
them.
right.
Okay. As law speaker, there are
All
certain
right.
like processes that should be done here. Someone broke into your home and place of business and I guess killed themselves. Is that what you're telling me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, more or less.
Normally,
But there was a second party.
what do you mean?
There was a second party involved. Like I said, there were clippings from plants that were gone, but they weren't in this guy's pockets. They went somewhere else. Also, stream appears to have stalled out. Nope, it didn't anymore.
Okay.
Occasionally, you are roboting a little bit, Howie.
I fucking hate it here.
You sound fine to me.
Look at my
It's
voice.
not
It's,
often.
it's red now.
Yeah.
Oh, weird.
Mine kind of glitched out just then too. We're having withy problems. It's fine.
Yeah, I gotta fix that.
Um,
Internet. Yeah. But yes, anyway, so there was a second person, there was an accomplice. We need to find out who did it.
okay.
And why.
Okay, when did this happen? Okay, hold on. Before we continue this
Like
conversation.
3 days ago.
Like 3 days ago. Shit. Okay, before we continue this conversation, I must say, just for the sake of propriety, I am the law speaker. I am literally the interpreter of the law in this town. Well, there are processes we should follow if you find someone broke into your house and then killed themselves. Obviously. We should call the guards and have them investigate and figure out what's happening. I don't mean to alarm you.
Sure, but we can't trust the guards.
Well, we can't trust the guards. I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
Okay, you're a step ahead of me.
Exactly.
Caspian.
Haha. Yes.
Dial it down just a tiny bit, if you can. If you can.
I don't know what that means.
Sebastian leans into Anisha and is like, he is really high right now, and also, why do you look like you haven't slept in like a week? Is something wrong?
I haven't slept in like 2 days. Not fully, just a little bit. So, you guys left town after that strange dinner with Thalassa.
Yes, weird as fuck.
She immediately had me start looking through all of our old legislature. Said it was very important. I don't know what she's looking for exactly. I kind of don't think she's looking for anything. I think she's just trying to keep me busy. So I've been every time I try to leave, she's there and escorts me back to my house. I've been here since you guys left. I haven't been outside. I have not been outside. I've just been here reading through our old laws of legislature.
Well, that's not good.
I quit. I can't.
Especially considering they stole my Gertie. Have you seen Gertie? Do you know where she went?
Gertie's missing?
Yes, they said she went to go see her family, but that doesn't make any sense. She wouldn't leave without telling me. Also, she left her bag.
I've had people come and tell me things that are happening in town. I'm trying to keep them more subtle. Really, we should not be. You guys should not come here while moon is up. I don't know if Thalassa saw you. I don't know how she's keeping tabs on me. But whenever I try to leave, she's there. I will say, though.
Concerning. Also,
I can see your street out of my window. And I think she went in your home.
Oh.
Yeah, she was in my home last night.
Sebastian points at the party and goes, I told you!
Selana's home.
Selana's home?
Yes, I think she went...
She went in my house?
Yes,
Shit.
about 3 days ago.
Devious.
Oh, Jesus.
I told you.
She's the second person.
I'm gonna say something that's crazy, and I swear it's not just because I haven't slept in days, but I don't think...
No, lay it on me.
I don't think she's Thalassa.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Dramatic gasp.
I've known
Doesn't
her
surprise
for
me.
years.
Did you say dramatic gasp?
Yes.
Okay.
The entire party just like staring.
Bombs.
Staring.
That would make perfect sense. No, you don't understand. Thalassa has always been pretty damned content with the deal we have between her and House Novak and Little Torn. Genuinely, it typically gives her free reign over this space. So the fact that she's been getting a little fucky lately is very concerning. And then there's Birdie, who has the audacity to wake me up before my wake-up time. Something is amiss.
Thinking maybe people are coming in and then replacing?
Imposters.
Yeah.
Yes. Or at the very least, the drugs. And I'll point at Selanin dramatically. Selanin! You recall the drugs that were taken were for some sort of charming, medicinal, magic purpose or whatever the fuck. I kind of zoned out halfway through. Either way.
You're good.
But that's what it was.
for enchantment.
Yes, enchantment.
Yes.
To enchant, if not, either Birdie, but Birdie, that wouldn't make much sense. I mean, Obviously, there's some sort of charm going on with the chieftain, but then to gather up herbs just to talk to Birdie, that I'm not so sure about that. And then we'd have to contact on the inside. But if not her, then who? Dramatic gasp! My sister.
What?
My sister arrives in 3 days.
4 days.
She's one of the most powerful people in all of the realm.
If she gets enchanted,
And if yes,
Oh,
if they
I see.
enchant her or do something to her, and they're a part of whatever this fuck ass cult is that keeps trying to melt the damn river, we're in serious trouble.
Yes.
we need to
that's
go to your
true.
keep.
We need to go
Well-
to the keep. We need to go to my basement.
Can I get stoned in my basement?
I mean,
They better not have touched my pool table.
what if we got to your sister before they did?
That's a terrible idea. My sister's a monster. What would we even say to her? Don't be ridiculous. What do we just go on frolicking down the frigid march and say, "Oh, hello, my dear sister of mine. Hello, a pleasure to see you again. By the way, the little town that I'm in charge of has been taken over by face snatchers, and they want to get you." Yes, that's exactly what we'll say. And then she'll put me into the ground.
I wonder if she'll wear you.
And I don't know, probably throw the four of you into the moon.
Oh,
Okay, so your sister is unreasonable and
So we'd have to wait
Okay.
for her arrival. Is she more of a? I have to see
we
it
just
for myself.
resolve before we get there. We go into the basement. We check on my pool table, and then we move from there.
I must caution you to be careful because I don't know exactly what's going on in town, but Gertie's not the only person missing.
who
Who
else
else
is
is
missing?
missing?
what?
I
else is
don't
missing?
I don't know
Not the general storekeeper.
fully because, not to my knowledge, have you not seen Busy?
Oh, thank goodness.
Okay, I've been stuck in here, but Herschel sneaks in to give me recaps of what's happening in the town every day. And so far, I know of 2 other people who have gone missing. That fellow who was locked up.
Art?
Yes, there was a
Oh, that shit.
jailbreak, and then that other bounty hunter.
Wait,
What other bounty hunter?
my rifle. I have to open my file. Hold on.
Cover.
You have a rifle? You like
Yeah,
that?
it was the other Shuni that we helped.
The guy.
Oh
who
yes, that
shot
fellow
it down.
with the he came back with the
Yeah, with plants. Well, no, he didn't come back with plants. He was sent out to
Yes,
get.
but he was
specific
sent out to
plants.
get things from the plants, and then we fucked that up because we weren't paying enough attention, and we just killed the plant.
Oh,
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
that guy.
Yeah, Cover.
Who I turn dramatically and I grab I grab Queenie's lapel and I say, "Who was the quest for?"
Wait. He did give us the. We never turned it in, so I should still have the.
You do.
The bounty?
Yeah, the bounty.
It has a drop location, and it is by anonymous.
Oh, Cover should know better than to pick up anonymous Dropbox stuff. Okay. Oh, that's very concerning. Awesome.
Indeed, and so the 2 loose nails have been plucked from the plywood.
What?
Why plywood?
They're clearing the board of anyone who knew or might know too much.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
I might want to go back then to my shop really quick, just so I can grab something for out of character. This is Ren.
No.
The law speaker. Heck,
this
my
is-
brain.
No.
Yeah.
This is the law speaker.
Anisha,
Yeah.
the law speaker.
Anisha. Okay, couldn't remember.
Oh, yeah, Anisha the Kahola.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to grab something for you, Anisha. Something like just a little buffer to keep you safe a bit. It is positively, probably lethal, so be very careful. But dip something in it, nick somebody, they'll drop.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Maybe you guys should not return though until dark.
It's always
Yeah.
dark. There's no fucking sun.
Until moon down. I almost called the Viscount an
Slightly
idiot.
darker.
My life just flashed before my eyes.
Actually, speaking of the moon, have you ever noticed that we're on a phase-locked planet and the moon goes up and down? What the fuck's up with that?
All right, this is where we keep walking or ask another
Sebastian
question.
puts a hand on her shoulder and says, "Here, I'll do it for you." Hey, Casman,
What?
you're a fucking idiot.
What? Why does the moon move? Our planet is face-locked. Our world is face-locked. Everybody knows it. It doesn't turn anymore.
That's a very good
Right.
point. That's so weird.
How does the moon change faces?
Magic, probably. We should just
I
go.
think the moon
I'm just
right now
saying
is
it
not
doesn't
that-
make any damn
Yeah, because
sense.
it goes full moon, crescent moon.
You guys,
Exactly.
you can both take some booger sugar another night, and debate the possibilities of the moon another night. But this is
The
some
moon haunts you.
The moon
The
haunts
moon!
me. We need to go.
But
All right, we need
this
to go.
is
No,
severely
there's no time
fucked.
for that. We have to go find Rin.
Wait.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Anisha peeks out
Who
of
said
the
that?
curtains.
Ugh.
Okay, I
Anisha,
don't
I'll
see
join you.
her. Okay, you guys should be safe to
I'll
leave.
check.
Okay, make a
knock on
perception
wood.
check.
All right.
Okay, can I use my ear wiggles?
I don't
Yeah.
actually pull the curtains open. I just stare really hard at the curtains.
Okay.
Oh, gee. Oh my gosh.
I think we're in the clear.
Oh my gosh. I'm going to
Um,
perceive.
Casper, you feel like someone's watching you.
Think I
Cannot
feel
leave
like
this place.
someone's watching me.
But
Someone
Flynn and Queenie,
is watching.
you don't see anyone.
Uh-oh.
No, somebody's
hear
watching
anyone.
us. Someone
Ah.
out there is watching.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
I can feel it.
Sellers and Peeping Tom, the title of this episode.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna unlatch the door for you guys to leave, but you should leave quickly. I don't know how long it'll take for her to come here. I don't know how she knows when I try to leave, but
Wait! Disguises.
Nope, no time.
Yes, there's always time for disguises.
I don't have
good
disguise
lord.
things in my house.
No, but you have things. Observe. And I will, in a drug-fueled flurry, I will run through this definite case of hoarding in this house and grab whatever long sheet type things I can acquire, along with either belting or rope or just any cord type thing, and then come back and I'm going to fashion like simple robes with hoods out of these for the people, for our people. I would like to try and use my deception
Okay,
to make this shit,
go ahead.
to make us look like other people. Wait, hold on. Let me see how the drugs affect this. This is important. I need to make sure I don't cheat.
I would like to say for the record, this house is not a hoarding situation.
Sorry. I just imagined a whole bunch of books. Where
Yeah.
did you send that to me?
In your channel.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Performance. No, it's just a bonus to performance, not a bonus to deception. That's fine. I'm still an expert in deception. Boop, boop, boop. And boop. 17.
I mean, yeah, you guys can't see who's under the blankets, but you're definitely wearing blankets. Like, it's not bad disguises. Like, at a glance in the periphery, like, that could be a cloak.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
fucking
job,
killed
buddy.
it.
Okay,
I
I'm
pull my
gonna
hood.
unlatch the door. You guys decide which direction you're running now, just so you know which way you're going.
All right. All right.
Are we
well,
heading towards Rin?
I think we should head towards Rin, but we should snake pattern it, zigzag.
Sure.
So we'll go far left down to the wall, and then we'll go straight, and then we'll take a right, and then a left, and then another right, and then turn around and enter in that way.
As long as it's efficient in getting
Okay.
us to Rin. So we're not on the street for too long.
Mm-hmm.
Away we go.
Okay.
Let's go.
And Anisha opens the door to hustle you guys out. Go ahead and make stealth checks.
You got it, baby.
Oh my good grinding.
Do my disguises
Uh-oh.
give us any bonuses?
Your disguises give the person, if someone tried to
Jesus Christ!
Wow. Oh no, Randy, no.
if someone
Randy
tries
nervously
to
sweating.
perceive you, they get a harder DC.
Okay.
Okay.
I got a
I got
19.
a 13.
21.
And 21.
High five, Sebastian.
Alara, would you?
13?
Oh Jesus!
Why
I was gonna offer. I was gonna offer my I was gonna offer my good boy point.
No, it's okay. This is my fault. This is on me.
I deserve this.
Okay, you guys all kind of try to be casual but quick. Speed walk out of Anisha's house with your blanket robes. Can I get a round of perception checks?
Yes.
Yeah, of course you can.
Here wiggles?
Hold on. Let me do one thing.
Yes.
I think I rolled, but it didn't
Oh.
tell me if I rolled.
I did not
Nope.
see your roll.
There we go.
Oh, I don't think mine went off either.
hold
Oh,
on,
there we
just
go. Oh my god. I tossed that shit.
I just hurled it. Hold on, almost. Boop. There
Yeah,
we
if you
go.
click while your dice are out there, if you click on your dice while your dice are out, they'll roll again. It won't change your number, but
Just a little bouncy bounce.
okay.
Alright, I had to make sure I had the -2 that I currently have from these drugs in there.
All right, you guys all scoot out of this house, and quickly follow your chosen course, to take the most roundabout way you can think of to get to Rin's. But as you leave the house, Astrid, you look up and immediately see Thalassa rounding the corner.
Oh Jesus!
But she has not actually seen you yet. Like, you see her rounding the corner, but she hasn't looked at you yet. And you guys get around the building before she notices you.
Oh, we just missed her. We just missed her. I definitely say that to the group in kind of a whisper. It's like, we just missed her. We just missed her.
Yeah, I told you we were being watched.
You did.
Come, the game is afoot. We must away. And I'll sweep my blanket robe and march off with purpose.
All right. You
Okay.
guys head over.
Sebastian leads into the party. Sorry, Sebastian leads into the party while Caspian is a little Bible a foot away from them and goes, I think I like them better like this.
Oh, no.
And goofiness.
And thus begins the Caspian must always be on drugs adventure.
Oh no.
That's fine. It won't cause irreparable damage or anything.
Yeah.
Nah.
No emotional damage
He's a party
here.
cat. They are a party cat. They are a party cat.
Yeah.
So I was just gonna whisper back and be like, I think we'll just hold on to this until we solve this mystery. And then they can have some as a treat.
Okay.
Good shit.
You
Does
guys
Caspian need a Caspian snack?
you guys managed to make it across town to Rin's place.
Mm-hmm.
And you go up. Who's knocking?
Me.
I will. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
You knock just like that.
Yep.
Rin's door is it's got these intricate painted details, like a gold filigree painted across this kind of mahogany door. It's a pretty nice door. As you knock like that, it takes a few minutes, and then some of the the patterning across the door starts to light up a little bit. And then you swear it wasn't there before, but there's a small, like, intricately carved window in the door that opens, and you see Rin's eyes peer at you. Oh, you're all here.
I lean in real close. We have matters of great urgency.
You see her eyes kind of narrow at you. Yes, it seems as though you do. I will reiterate that this, my home and my study are usually invitation only, but I'll make an exception for the Viscount. And the door closes. And then she opens the full door and invites you all in.
All right.
All right, I got us in again. Be cool.
Sebastian bows when he greets her. Goes, "Hi, lady."
She gives you kind of a coy smile and gestures you all into the study. You guys enter and you actually see a kind of young, not like super young, but young-ish catfolk sitting in one of the plush armchairs. And between two of the armchairs, there's a high tea spread. And Rin gestures you all in. Well, welcome. You did interrupt tea time with my good friend Reed here. Reed, this is the Viscount Caspian Novak and party. You all, this
Hello.
is Reed.
Good evening.
The Temple Keeper.
Ah, yes, Temple Keeper Reed. How are you?
Oh, I'm very good, thank you. What brings you all here?
Oh, nothing much. Just looking for books. Ha ha!
Looking for books. Interesting. I will say, Caspian, your cousin's very disappointing. She's never missed one of our little gatherings before, but today didn't even bother to respond. Very, very strange.
Dramatic gasp! I just slowly turn my head and look to the rest of the group. Eyes, pupils fully dilated.
Oh, God.
They got Birdie.
Yeah, we knew she was acting weird.
We knew she was acting weird, but I wasn't sure if they drugged her or if they got her, and they got her.
What do you mean?
We'll fix it. We'll fix your cousin Bert.
By the gods.
Uh,
How deep does this plot go?
You've said this in front of Rin and Reed, and both of their faces grow very solemn. To what are you referring? I think we're going to need some clarification.
I squint at the two of them. I don't know if we could trust you. Tell me something only the real Templum. My mouth is so dry.
Oh my goodness!
Tell us something only the real Temple Keeper Reed would know.
Okay.
Well, that wouldn't do any good because you don't know the things that only I would know.
Ah, that's correct. You pass. And I shift my finger over to Rin. Same question, but you.
Are you going to walk into my house and point that finger at me, Viscount Caspian Novak? And the lights kind of flare in the house.
Caspian like points at all the lights. There we go. Question answered. I think they're safe. I'm gonna holster this for now. I put my finger in my pocket.
Okay. I kind of walk up and be like, I'm really sorry about that.
He's on a drug.
It's my fault.
I see. Why don't you all come and sit down and Caspian maybe take a few deep breaths? What?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Slower.
Yeah.
Okay. Essentially, people have been going missing, or they have been acting rather odd, completely out of character, or as out of sorts. Unintentional pun. And I've had some parts of my plants stolen that are used for reportedly enchantment rituals. And there's also
They stole Gertie.
Yes, they did steal Gertie.
Yeah, they
All
did
right.
steal Gertie.
Well, everyone come and take a seat. We'll get to the bottom of this. I think we're going to need to go through all of the details from the beginning, yes?
I sit on the lounge couch thing that only has like two like little
The chaise.
like side the little shade, but I sit on it like a horse.
Yes, very good.
Okay.
Really quick, I'd like to take a look up at the painting over the fireplace to see if it shows anything different this time.
Yes, you look at the fireplace, and this time you see a kind of young paladin catfolk with strong resemblance to yourself.
Solana just smiles a little bit and just relaxes slightly. Okay.
Technically, Dungeon Master Pathfinder has champions, not paladins.
We're not in the world of Glorian, so I can call it whatever the fuck I want.
You are correct. All right.
Also,
Shutting
it's
up.
not a class. It's a title.
Ooh, oh, that's a cool. Why do I like Paladin way better as a title than a class?
Because it's cool.
It's a much cooler title.
That's
It's a much cooler
cool.
title.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a term of high esteem.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. It sounds lit. That sounds lit as fuck. All right, sorry. Please continue. My bad.
It's all good.
I'm too goofy right now. I'm too silly moded.
So how much are you guys telling Rin?
Nobody stops me. I tell her literally everything.
I try to stop Caspian.
How do you try to stop Caspian?
Oh gosh. Well, I am stronger than you. I could just put my hands over your mouth and just be like, no.
Okay, I just need a roll off. We're just doing a straight rollies
Surface level.
to see who
Oh,
wins.
just straight rollies?
Yeah, just each of you roll flat d20s.
Oh, God. All right. Well, here we go. Ha! 8. Beat that, sucker.
I didn't.
Ha!
Okay,
Can't
Caspian
catch the cat.
successfully tells Rin everything.
Oh, good.
That'll teach you guys to let me do drugs on camera.
Rin and Reed, because Reed just happens to be here, are both kind
Love
of
you, Reed.
leaning back in their chairs. And Rin looks incredibly contemplative. Something will have to be done about this. And I will
I'd like
help
to make a
you.
perception check.
Go ahead, make a perception check.
I'm so sorry. That felt so weird.
Yeah, check him.
Go ahead.
Malintent that I can sense.
She is really hard to read.
I feel like that makes it better because it makes me feel safer because she was really hard to read before. And if she was easier to read now,
More expressive, yeah.
yeah, I feel like it wouldn't be her.
Okay. Alright. Whew. Sorry.
Yes,
Okay.
something will have to be done, and I think I will have to help you. And she looks all of you in the eyes as she said that. And that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Ooh.
Ooh. Ooh, fuck! I gotta be high next week too. Ooh, God.
It's the month.
Okay, let's see. The irony is that I'm pretty sure almost an hour of real lifetime has passed since Caspian's been
Yep.
high.
Yeah, that's why I'm taking the negative now.
So great.
Okay, let's.
Yep, don't you worry,
say
boss.
our
I'm keeping track.
goodbyes. Thanks for joining
Yeah.
us for the session today. I lost my paper with my outro on it.
Oh no.
Oh no!
I should have typed it up
All right.
before I moved. But
Probably.
No.
thank you so much for joining us for this week's tale from the virtual tabletop. We really appreciate you guys. If you feel like it, maybe check out our Patreon. If you don't, check out our YouTube. If sentence over. Good. I
We
did
had
it.
super Yep. Also, if you enjoy TVT content, we do have active social medias on both Blue Sky and Twitter. You can find us at TVT_live, where you can find any announcements whenever we go live and we do other stuff, or if streams are delayed, or if anything else happens and you need to know about it. That's the best place to do it. But also, please consider dropping a follow here, so that way, anytime we go live, you know that, hey, we're live and we're doing a new thing. I believe we will not be live next week, correct?
Correct. We're notching back to every
Yes.
other week, so you can catch us 2 weeks from today as we find out what Rin will do. God, that feels like forever.
It does feel like forever, but you know what? Hey, team building. It's
Team
okay.
building. It's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
It's important.
Yeah.
We build a team.
Yeah. All right.
Alrighty.
Thank you guys for hanging out. We'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.